Okay, so this question is a very typical exam question. If you realize you don't even need to do the index notation, they already give you the index notation for 30 and 126. That means you just need to be able to answer the question. So for part A, so in case you didn't know what is part A asking for, largest integer. So in case you are not familiar with the word integer, so integer means whole number. You cannot have decimal and you cannot have a fraction. So the largest integer, which is a factor of 30 and 126. So essentially, right, they are asking you for the HCF, the highest common factor of 30 and 126. Okay, so for part B, your job is to make it into a perfect cube. So 126. So you must multiply something to make it into a perfect cube. So again, what's the definition of a perfect cube? The powers must be divided, can be divided by 3. So I'm going to do that. I get a 2 cube. I multiply by 3. I got a 3 cube. I multiply by 7. I multiply by 7. I got a 7 cube. So I try to multiply so that all my powers can be divided by 3. So what have I multiplied? So these are all the numbers that I have multiplied. So these are the numbers that I've multiplied. So K will be the numbers that I've multiplied. So that's how we get the 588. And a lot of people also will have some issues with part C, smallest positive integer of n, for which 30n is a multiple of this. Okay, so a lot of people will have an issue with this. So let's explore the question first. So integer, the word integer appear again. That means, right, for part C, n must be a whole number. N must be a whole number. And then the question says that 30n is a multiple of 126. So you think about the multiple of 126. So what do we mean by multiple of 126? So it can be 126. It can be 252. It can be 378. It can be 504. So there are so many multiples. So there is a lot of multiples. You got to choose a multiple so that, okay, so the thinking will be like this. You got to choose a multiple. So for example, I choose like 504. So I just choose a multiple. So 30n is 504. So n is 504 divided by 30. So you can do this, Okay, you can do this. But when you do this, you are not getting a whole number. So this is wrong. So you must choose a multiple where you will end up with n having a whole number. So the only way you can do that is actually to get the LCM. So the only way to do this, all these are the thinking process. So if you choose any multiple of 126, you realize that the n that you obtain is not going to be a whole number. So under what situation will it be a whole number? So the situation will be, you actually need the LCM. You need to find the LCM of 30 and 126 first. So how are you going to get the LCM? Okay, you get from the index notation. You get the higher power. So get the LCM. After you get the LCM, 30 n is 630. N is 630 divided by 30. And that's how you actually get a whole number. So you can choose any multiple of 126, but you may not be getting n as a whole number. So the most convenient way is actually to get the LCM first, and then 30n is equal to the LCM, and it will eventually give you a whole number. Any other numbers that you try, which can be a multiple of 126, may not give you a n as a whole number. So that is the significance of integer. Integer means whole number.